Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and today we're going to do a cookbook collab with my friend Linda over at Create with Linda. She asked me to join, asked a lot of wonderful ladies to join, so of course I have to say yes because my true friends out there, family, know that I love cookbooks. I probably have, and that counts like the Taste to Home magazines, all those. And true cookbooks, over 400, and I'm not lying, and I've given a lot away. So anyway, I love them. I love antique ones because I like to go through them, and their recipes are so, like, you can easily adapt them to a lot of low carb lifestyle type recipes. So I just like them for ideas. I don't necessarily always use a cookbook for the recipe itself, but it gives me an idea and then I run with it and go from there. They're great for when you don't know what to do with, like, sometimes different pieces of meat or something. Some of those vintage cookbooks had the best meat recipes in them for meat and chicken and lamb and veal and all kinds of stuff that you're like, oh, what can I do? And you go on there and you're like, oh, or you find an old cookbook and it's amazing. I love it. So this is supposed to be a recipe out of a cookbook. We don't want to give away too much information from the cookbooks, just what the cookbook is, stuff like that, show you the recipe out of it, because obviously there's copyright laws. So if you followed me for a while, you know, you may not know, I don't talk about it much. Surprisingly, I don't like to talk about myself very often. And you can see I'm fiddling. I don't like to talk about myself. I like to talk. There's a difference. Anyway, but quite some time ago, I don't even know how long it's been. 7, 8, 9, it's gotta be like 10 years. 9 years? I don't know. Anyway, I wrote a cookbook. And it had been like 10 years ago was my first original one that I wrote, did a cookbook. There's a self-publishing company in Michigan that I took it to. We got it was kind of half-assed done, but I was pretty proud of it. But the company was like kind of fraudulent. And I got my books, but a lot of people didn't. So anyway, so since then they were out of business and I couldn't get them reprinted. So I went with another company and had them redone, and they looked phenomenal compared to the first one. I added a few extra recipes, so it was like a revised edition. Does it say? I guess not. It just says second edition on it. They really worked with me. They're wonderful people to work with. And anyway, so I do have some cookbooks. If you would like to purchase one, you can email me in the email that I leave down below in the description box. I do have to get more printed up. This is the last of my stock. I probably have like 6 right now in house. I have one I always keep on my kitchen counter. I'm very proud of it. My husband's extremely proud of me and proud of it. He has sold I don't even talk about him, and I don't try to sell him, but he's always telling our customers about it. He's so proud. Anyway, so I will show you, well, I'll show you I'll turn it around here in a minute because I'm gonna have to flip this thing. But anyway, this is my cookbook. It has a lot of pictures of us in there. If you can see, oh, can you see? Yeah. Because we're a little vain. I don't know what our problem is, I'm sorry. Oh, maybe there's not that bad. The first one had way more. Oh shoot, I lost my damn recipe. Hold on, it was on page 19. So, anyway, page 19 of this book. So I can hold it up. I can show you because it's my book, right? Okay, page 19. We're going to make beefy burger soup, which is really good, really easy, not a lot of ingredients, very fall-like, because you are going to be using my secret ingredient, pumpkin. And I will tell you this right now. There is a difference, I find, when I make this soup and one other soup that I do with pumpkin in it, between the store brand and the name brand. So I prefer the name brand because it's thicker. I've noticed when I use the store brand, because I've had to use it sometimes when, you know, I don't know, 3 years ago when pumpkin was crazy gone and you couldn't get it. It's thinner, and it's just thinner when you're cooking with it and stuff like that. So now I always, for my soups, I always use the name brand for my soup. The taste is the same. It's just the consistency. And even if you do less, I just think it's more watery once it cooks down. So there must be more water in the cheaper brands or something. I don't know. I don't pay attention. So, but you're going to need 2 pounds of ground beef. This is going to serve like six people, probably. Yeah. 2 pounds of ground beef. I feel like I'm in the library and I'm reading to you guys. 2 small onions, or 1 medium is what I got. Some garlic powder. It's so hard. I never do recipes like this. So, your can of pumpkin. You need 14 ounces or a can of beef broth, but I have this open, so I'm going to get my ounces out of there. 2 cups of chicken broth. I have this open, so I'm going to use that. 2 beef bouillon cubes, but I'm going to use the beef base, you know, that better than bouillon stuff. So 2 teaspoons of this is what you're going to need. Salt, pepper, and some dry basil to just throw in there. So anyway, it's super fast. It's like 30 minutes. It's a 30-minute soup. It's easy. But I will turn you around, show you the stuff. Oh, I gotta show you something exciting. I don't know. I started a new series, Cocktail of the Week, and I showed you guys the Conley's wine. I think they're called wines. They're all considered a wine. Wine liqueur or something like that from Aldi's. Anyway, so we're kind of obsessed with them because, first of all, it's my last name. So it smells just like us, right? Which sometimes you don't always find. But they also have a caramel and an apple pie. I did not mix them. I just have the apple pie in here. On ice. Oh my God. It's appley. It's like a green apple. It's so good. So stay tuned this week coming up. I'm going to try to do it on every Sunday for the Cocktail of the Week. One of these babies is going to get used. I got all kinds of ideas coming up. I got cranberry one coming up. I got you. Don't worry. All right, so let's get started. I'll turn you around so you can see the bottles and everything, and the front of the cookbook, the recipe, so everything's not all flipped backwards and stuff. And then we'll get cooking because it'll be done pretty damn quick. So it'll be a wonderful recipe for this collab. Cheers. Look at yum, you guys, yum. Can't wait to try that one. Maybe I'll try that one at the end. Okay, do not mind all the dirt on this because obviously you can tell I use it and it sits on my counter. Look at all the food that's splashed on it because it sits by my stove. But yeah, that's my cookbook right there. And then I will turn you to, what did I tell you, 19 beefy burger soup. So you can see it. You want to take a little snapshot, whatever you want. It's perfectly fine. Okay, let's get started. Okay, I have 2 pounds burger in here. You obviously can use ground chicken, ground turkey, whatever you want to do also. This is not, obviously if you listen to the ingredients, is not a sweet soup, even though there's pumpkin in it. It's very savory. It's very good, like extremely good. It's like, oh, why am I using this? Ugh. All right, hey, look. Get this going, and we'll chop up some onion. Get it in here once this gets down. This might not have a lot of fat in it, only because it's really good, fresh, very fresh, like, what do you call it? It's really good ground beef. Let's just go with that. All right, let's get this started. Hey, I know we haven't broke these babies out in a long time, have we? I feel like now I need to sit like this. You can see me. All right. Oh, you can't even see the onion. See, I'm like to talk about myself, but I like to see myself. Chit chat with you guys, whatever. All right, I guess I'll lower you so you can. Well, you know what? You don't need to see the onion. You know how to cut an onion, right? You can just see me in my cute little glass. We'll chit chat. We haven't talked in a while. So, what's new? Don't you wish we? I mean, I guess we could always do a live one. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Maybe. If you'd like me to do a live one of these times, let me know. We'll see. We'll see what I can come up with. Anyway, what else? What's some of your favorite cookbooks? I'm telling you, I love Taste of Home. I just love how they do their cookbooks. I love everything about Taste of Home. I've been a huge fan and a follower, and I get their subscription to their magazine. Probably for, well, as long as I've been married. So 21 years, at least 21 years of their cookbooks and everything else. And then when they have their little specials, and they have like their $5 cookbook sale. Oh my God. Anyway, my latest cookbook I just bought. Thank God you're not watching. I almost killed myself, but that's fine. Almost lost a finger. We're good. My latest cookbook I just bought is the Mad Men cookbook. I'll show you in a minute once I'm done doing this. Anyway, do any of you love Mad Men? I'm obsessed. I've probably watched the whole thing several, I don't even count. I'll watch it in the middle of a series. I'll watch it. I don't care. It makes me happy. I love everything about it. It's so well done. I love the characters. I love looking at everything. I just love antiques. I was born in the wrong era, so I should have been born back then. I'm telling you. I love everything about it. Hence, cocktail glass, sippy sippy. So anyway, so my friend and I were talking one day, and I'm like, well, one day, just like last week or something. Like, I wonder if they do have a Mad Men cookbook. And lo and behold, on Amazon, there was one. And it's kind of cool, and now I need to start the series all over again, which I can do because it's fall, winter, so I won't be a camper and stuff like that, so I have more time now. But to start it again, because in the cookbook, it shows you, it refers to what episode this recipe's on and stuff. Like a beef Wellington or whatever, and they're at the Waldorf, or the famous salad from the Waldorf and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool, and it tells you little stories or the background of the episode, stuff like that. It's just, I don't know, and little extras in there and stuff. I don't know, I just love it. I've looked at it, scanned it like 3 times, but now I really got to sit down and just like pick something. And I was gonna do it for this, but you know what it's like when you have a cookbook obsession? It is so hard to choose. So hard. And then I get out my vintage cookbooks. And I'm like, well, I could do this one. I could do this one. I could do this one. Oh, man, I don't know. And I was stressing myself out trying to figure out which one to use for this recipe tonight. So that's why I'm like, just gonna use one I know. Use one for my own damn cookbook. So, okay, hold on. So see, there's this cookbook. Look, martini glass. You know that makes me happy. But look, they got like deviled eggs, and then I'll show you like oysters Rockefeller. So it'll say like season 1, episode 7, red in the face, and it'll talk why they're doing that recipe, and California dip and Pete's California dip, stuff like that. Isn't that cool? Okay, back to our real life over here. Again, I'm going to throw in the onions to get those going. There is some water in here, or a little bit of grease, but I'm going to let it cook right now still to get these onions down, and then I'll either drain or mop up my grease. And I'm going to open my pumpkin. The guide wasn't on there quite right. Let's see. Stuff ready. Get my garlic powder out. Just going. Just waiting for the onions to get a little bit soft. Then we can assemble the soup and let it simmer for a while. For about 30 minutes or so. Not even. 20 minutes would be just fine. And if you don't know what this is amazing. From Kitchen Mama. Flying. It's one of those where it did it all right. Maybe it's not so amazing at the moment. I think I screwed it up. Oh no, it's just suction on there so well. The suction from the can. See, look how nice and thick that is. Just saying, there is a difference when it comes to cooking with it. Okay, so I'm gonna add a can of beef broth, or 14 ounces, a little over a cup and a half, do whatever. I want to get my pumpkin in here. Going. Let me get all my pumpkin out, so I'm going to swoosh it. My stuff here. My broth. I don't want to waste any of that. So let's get you a little closer. Want to do that? Let's get you down. Don't mind all this mess. Okay. Now, I just got it on like medium right now. Mix all this in. Actually, I guess there's 3 different soups, etc. that I make with canned pumpkin. I'm kind of obsessed with it when it comes to hearty soups and stuff. Alright, let's add in the chicken broth. So about 2 cups. So about the same, really. We'll see how this goes with this. And I like mixing chicken broth. I like mixing my broths because I just think it adds such a rich flavor to it. It's so good. Oh, I can't wait to eat this. My husband doesn't know I'm making this tonight, and he's going to be so excited when he finds out. Okay, so now 2 beef bouillon cubes, or if you have that better than bouillon stuff, go ahead. Put about 2 teaspoons of that in. Get off the spoon. Let that simmer down in there, get all warm and melty and yummy. Oh, let's get some pepper in there. Whatever you want. I like pepper. Salt. I know it looks like a lot, but it's not. Pinch over your shoulder. Good luck. All right. Seems to help. You need to start doing it, although dirt is your floor, but that's okay. It's fine. Just a little. Alright, add some garlic powder in here. Whatever, teaspoon, like a little extra. You can use minced garlic if you want to in here. Oh, you know what? No, I won't do it. But anyway, I'll just put garlic powder in for right now. I found that better than bouillon. I found, I didn't even know they made this. I'm just going to show you a garlic version of it. I tried it on a pork roast the other day. I kind of smeared it all over top. It was good. It was very good. I like it. Which I could have just melted it in here, but that's okay. Getting hot in here. I'm just going to put in a little bit of dried basil. Just a little bit. This is not coming out very fast. You can see the little holes here probably. Just a little bit. And And that's it. I'm gonna cover it, put it on like medium low, and let it simmer. Look at that consistency. That's what you want. So when you use too much, or when you use that pumpkin that is store brand, it is even more watery. Even if you use less, it's so weird. It's like even if you use less broth and stuff. But if you like it soupier, then hey, that's fine. Whatever. I like this to be hearty because there's not a lot in it. But obviously we're keeping it low carb. You could put vegetable. I have done green beans in here before. It's very good. Which makes me want to put some green beans in it, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it like this. Maybe for the second night, I'll put a can of green beans in or something. But, all right, just let it sit. I know you want to eat it right now, but you can't. So just let it chill for about 20 minutes at least. Okay, it's ready. Yum. Look at the consistency of it and everything. It is so creamy. It's going to be very hot. So we'll try and bowl some up. Okay, ready? Let's blow. Here comes Zipper walking around the corner. They're going to say something to me. It's going to be hot. Oh, yeah. See, it's still steaming. Look at that. What, baby? Oh, now he walks away. Can I have you see him? He's smelling the food. You don't want this. Oh my God. I forget how good this is. Isn't that, does that ever happen to you? You forget how good something is until you make it and you haven't made it in so long. You're like, oh my God. I'm just telling you right now, the broth, 2 different broths, and then the extra intensity of either the both the beef cubes or that paste stuff just puts so much extra flavor and intensity into it. I'm talking, and it's so good. Oh my God, you guys, it is so good. It's very hot still. And the pumpkin just, like, it's character to it. It just thickens it a little bit. So, oh my gosh, it is so good. I'm so happy I made this. I'm so happy I made this choice. And I'm so happy for my friend Linda from Create with Linda asking me to join this collab with her. So thank you, Linda. I appreciate it. Anyway, so I think that's it. Is there anything else we need to... Oh, hold on. Just hold on. Do you have something to say? Do you have something to say? Are you crabby? Really? Now you don't talk? He probably wants to watch his show, his bird show. He's getting mad. Okay, anyway. So, yes, check out... So this open collab thing is where lots of other women will be doing cookbook recipes also. So I can't wait to see what everyone else made. So I will link Linda's page down below, her channel down below, and then you can click on it, and then she'll have a playlist of other people that are doing the collab also. And you can just watch people cook or show them what they're going to show you what recipe that they made from what cookbook. Sorry. Anyway, so I'm super excited. So thanks, Linda, for having me do this with you. I really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun, and I forgot how good my soup is, and, you know, and my dirty cookbook, everything else here. So I can't wait for my husband to get home and eat it. He's gonna be so happy. So anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit the little subscribe button if you want to, and then you can follow me along anytime I put up new recipes or whatever I do. I don't know, whatever. Or cocktails. Anyway, so this is the caramel one now. Let's see how it goes before I cheers you. Oh, it's good. I I have had this one before. I didn't have the apple pie one before, but I had this last year. I remember this. Telling you, Aldi. It's got the stuff. Okay, anyway, so just wanted to say, do you want to talk now or no? No, see? What the hell? Child. Anyway, okay. So, hey, like, thumbs up, check out Linda's page, and check out all the other ladies, fabulous ladies, doing some cookbook yummies. So, anyway, cheers!